video, the best of 2014. It's kind of sad to see a year go, but it's also really exciting because it's a fresh start, it's a new beginning, it's a whole new round of products I get to try and look at and buy, and I'm so excited for 2015. For all the things that I have planned 2015, I have a video that I linked talking about letting this year be all about you, and I will link it down below so you can go check it out because it's great and motivational and a pep talk and make you feel good about yourself. So, we are going to go ahead and start off with the face and body products that I have loved throughout the year 2014. This was actually a really big year that I started into makeup, and this was also the year that I started my blog and YouTube channel. I started my blog in May, and I started posting videos I think in July or September. No, it was right before I moved, so like into July. So it's been a really great year. I'm super excited for 2015, but that also means that I don't have as many products because I just started building up my collection this past year. So, FYI, let's go ahead and get started. So the first category, like I just said, so the first category is going to be face and body. Yeah. So, the first thing that has been my holy grail face wash for about 2 years now, and I've continued to use it into 2014, is my Purity One Step Facial Cleanser. Yeah, this is my philosophy. It's super awesome. I love it. It does not sting your eyes or anything like that. I have a full review up, I'm pretty sure. It's in my Get Unready With Me video. If not, it's in there and I talk about it some more. But this has been my favorite face wash for 2014. My holy grail moisturizer has been my Clean and Clear Acne Control Moisturizer. It has salicylic acid acne medication in it, which is great for my flare-ups. So this has been my moisturizer that I use at night. And it has been absolutely amazing. So I love this thing. I've used this for many years as well. Something that has become a favorite of mine, 2014 was a weird year for my skin. I went from never using lotion to always having to have lotion on my body at all times, or else I looked like a scaly, dried out person. So this Bath & Body Works Triple Moisture Body Cream has been a godsend to me this past year, and this is the only moisture cream I use. Not the only scent, but this is the only cream I use that is just heavy duty. It works amazing, and it has been my absolute favorite for this year. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to start talking about face products, and the first thing I have to mention, of course, with my oily skin is my Porefessional. This is the Porefessional by Benefit, and this has been a holy grail product for me. I started using this back in May, and I have not put it down since. It is absolutely amazing at filling in those pores and just decreasing the oil all over your face. It is the bomb, and it's amazing. You should go get it. It's my favorite. The next thing is my foundation, and this should come to no surprise to any of you. It is my Naked Skin foundation from Urban Decay. OMG, guys, like, y'all don't even know how much I love this foundation. It makes my skin look like it's flawless. Like, this makes me look like I woke up like this flawless from Beyonce, okay? Straight up. You should go get it. It's amazing. It is pricier, but honestly, this is such good quality that I don't mind spending the extra money because it is so good and it looks so good on my skin. I get so many compliments. I just said so a whole bunch of times. Leave a tally down below. Mine is in 1.0 because I'm pale. At least I'm not 0.5. The next thing is my favorite powder, and this should also come as no surprise to all of you that it is. If you know what it is, go ahead and say it right now, even though I can't hear you. But it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm almost out of this one, and luckily I have 2 more in the ring because I found them on sale. And this is just amazing at mattifying the skin. Like I said, I do have oily skin, so like this combo right here has been golden for me this year. So love it, love it, love it. I have the color Transparent right here, and it's just amazing, amazing face powder, and it's really inexpensive as well, so I would definitely check that out. The next thing is going to be a bronzer highlighting combo. Now I know I just got this at the end of November, so I'm going to list two different products that I've been using throughout the year. The first one is one that I just recently purchased, and ever since I purchased it I have not been able to put it down. And it is my BH Cosmetics Forever Nude Palette. This bronzer in here, this bronzer contour in here is amazing. Let me get all the stuff off of it. But this shade right here has changed my life. And it's a great color for my skin tone, and it's just amazing. This whole palette together has been, but that's also going to be something else. But this contour in particular has been amazing. OMG. Another one that I was using before that, I started using this back in like April, I think. I got it with my Too Faced mascara that I have, and it is this Chocolate Soleil Too Faced bronzer right here. I saw this little one and I use this for like everything, so I'm obsessed with this. It smells like chocolate, it's so cute, and it's just a great color as well. It's not too dark for me, even though I am on the paler side. It's not too dark for me, it just takes a light hand. So this is an awesome bronzer. I would highly suggest going out and picking this up, and it smells like chocolate, so you get your fix without the calories. I know, right? The next thing that has been amazing to me has been a favorite highlighter of mine, and this has been your Cabana from Wet n Wild. This thing is never going to die. Like, my goal in 2014 is to make this thing die, because I have a whole nother one that I haven't even opened, guys. I haven't even opened. And this is just an amazing highlighter. It's perfect for just brightening up everything but not having shimmer or sparkle or anything like that on your skin, and it's so inexpensive. Wet n Wild has some great products for inexpensive prices, so this has been my favorite highlighter for 2014, and as soon as I can make this pan die, I'm determined. Then I won't get out my other one because I have another one in the wing. And the last thing has been my favorite blushes that I have been loving so much. The first one is my Jordana blush. I really became a fan of these blushes right around August, and this is in Blushing Rose, and this is just a gorgeous deep almost berry tone. It's so pretty, and it's just so gorgeous. I've been loving this all year long, and it's just been a real favorite for me. So I love using this, especially a really good blush for fall, winter, but it's also great for the summer and spring too. And this is one that I recently just found, and it is the Benefits Bamba. And this one you actually cannot get anymore. They have like the last, I love the smell of these blushes. They have the last few of them going for sale right now at Ulta, so if you're interested in picking up this blush, they say it's the triple dimension of pink, brightening, sculpting, and defining. Sweep on the apples of your cheeks and dot at the hairline for a total thrill of dimensional color. Wow. And it's just a gorgeous color. Like, it's just like a pink, but they almost describe it as a watermelon, and I kind of agree. It is a little bit of a watermelon color, and it's just a little shimmer. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm now obsessed with Benefit blushes. So thanks, Benefit. I appreciate that. The next thing I want to be talking about is some of my favorite eye products. And the first thing we're going to start out with is eyeshadows. This was the year of really trying out eyeshadows for me and testing things out. And so I got a lot of new eye products this year. I'd had several of the Wet n Wild palettes before, but I'd never branched out to any other brands. And so that's something I did this year. The majority of my eyeshadows are from the drugstore, and then I have a palette that's a favorite of mine that's high-end. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the drugstore eyeshadows, and this first one was my very first cream shadow that I ever purchased. And this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded, and I'm actually wearing that all over my lids today with just a little bit of mascara, and it just brightens up everyday look. It's super simple for those days that you wake up late. If you want to add a little crease color of brown in the crease, it's super easy, and it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So this has been a favorite of mine, and they last all day. They do not crease, so highly recommend that. The next thing, I've been wearing a lot of greens. Green has been the color of 2014. I have worn a ton of greens. It is absolutely crazy. So this is one of my favorite greens that I picked up. This is part of the new Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows, and this one is in Bella Emerald. This is a new line. Oh, if I don't drop it. This is a new line that came out in 2014, and they are just so pigmented, absolutely gorgeous. It's right there, and it has just been something I've really been loving. It's the perfect green because it has a little gold in there too, which I also really enjoy. But this year has been the year of green for me. I have like 8 green eyeshadows of all different brands. It's kind of excessive, I know, but they're just great. So, you know. The last thing that I have been obsessed with, and this came out in the fall, and I have not been able to stop using it since it came out, and this kind of also started my obsession with cranberry eyeshadows. So this is the Angels and Aubergine palette from Wet n Wild. Right here is one of the limited edition 5-pan palettes that came out during the fall, and it just really boosted that obsession of mine for, like I said, those cranberry eyes, those pinky color eyes, and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So this one right here is the definer shade in that one, and that one's that bright pink shade. And it has just really increased my love for this color of cranberry, and it has also made me want to keep finding more colors that are higher end that are cranberry. So this has definitely been a palette to buy, and if you can find it maybe on Amazon or online, I would definitely pick this up because it's amazing and I love it. Okay guys, so the next thing is going to be a high-end palette that has been really, really awesome for me this year, and it is going to be my Lorac Pro 2. I have been obsessed with this palette since I picked it up. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let me blow a little bit. It is absolutely beautiful. It has some gorgeous shades in here, and this is awesome, awesome palette to use. Their mattes are amazing, their shimmers are amazing, and it's just been the palette of 2014 for me. I have not stopped using this since I pick it up. I use it at least once a day, at least one color in here once a day, and it's just such great pigmentation. If you saw my January to be bought, I am on the hunt for the Lorac Pro, the original one, this month, because it's just about time that I picked up the Lorac Pro because I love the Lorac Pro 2 so stinking much. So this has been my palette of 2014. Actually, Lorac in general has just been my thing for 2014. So the next thing, that's a palette. It should have gone in with the face stuff, but I forgot about it. I'm sorry. But this has been my Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow BH Cosmetics palette, and it has been amazing. Y'all seen me talk about this before. I'll link my review down below of it. It's absolutely phenomenal. You can use this for literally everything on your face because this color over here is a great, you know, all over shade, and then put a little of this in the crease of your eye, and you have a complete and total look just from this palette. So it's amazing. I absolutely love this. The contour in here is phenomenal. The blush in here is phenomenal. This highlighter and this under eye setting powder have literally changed my life. So this is definitely a palette to buy, and it's really inexpensive through BH Cosmetics. So I would definitely say go pick these 2 palettes up, are must-haves for me for 2014. The next thing we're going to be talking about is eyeliners and mascaras. This year I actually learned how to do the Liquid Wings eyeliner, and it was amazing, and this has been my favorite trying to do that. This is actually what I learned to do it on, and it was the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 eyeliner and serum right here, and it's just a great little brush tip, and it has just been amazing. This is what I learned to do the winged eyeliner on. It continues to be a favorite of mine, and it's awesome. Make sure you do get the ultra black though, because just the black is a little gray on your eyes, so make sure you get the ultra black. And another favorite of mine is also from Physicians Formula, and it's just been their eyeliners. Their eyeliners have consistently been just amazing to me. They are so pigmented, they stay in place. I don't have an issue with me looking like a panda halfway through the day. They are great, they stay in my waterline, they're really good eyeliners, and they come 3 to a pack. So I've really been enjoying these. I have like 3 sets right now, so I'll have these well into 2015, but they are definitely a favorite of mine for 2014. The next 2 things I have are 2 mascaras. One is a high-end, and one is a drugstore. So for my drugstore, something I fell in love with back in April, and I stopped talking about it for a while after I found my Perversion, but it was the Jordana Beige Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara in black. It really does lengthen and volumize your lashes. It makes lashes show up that you didn't know was there, and it really is a dupe for the Urban Decay Perversion. I love, love, love both of these. If I'm out of my Perversion, I'll use this in place of it when I'm wanting that look, so I definitely love both of these mascaras. My Perversion, it is a little more expensive. I got this in my Ipsy box, I think, in August, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. So this is a must-have in my collection. I will always have this mascara. It is amazing to me, and these two right here, I mean, literally these are the only ones I could ever need. But you know, I have like 30 others, but these are my favorites. Is some brushes of mine that have been my favorites for 2014. One of them is a face brush, and this is my Expert face brush. This is the only brush I used for over a year and a half to put on my foundation, and I've had it for that year and a half. I haven't bought a new one. This one has lasted through so many washes, it's not even funny. And this is just my baby. This is my holy grail baby. I like to this, and I just love how smooth it puts on my foundation. I love it so much. The next ones are ones I recently found. This is another Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease brush, and this is just so great for putting stuff right there on the eyebrow bone, just highlighting on the eyebrow bone, but it's also great for just packing on shadow all over the lid if you're going for a really shimmery look. This is the brush you want. It is so awesome. It's a domed tip brush, but it's really, really dense, and it's just amazing. I mean, that's all I can say. It's amazing. The next one I have is my SoHo Crease blender brush, something like that. I found this at TJ Maxx, and this has been amazing to me. I have tried to find it again, and I cannot find it again, but I've had other people say they could. But it's just a great blending brush, and this is by SoHo London. It's super awesome. I got this for like $2.49 at TJ Maxx, and I want to try more of their brushes, but every time I go, all they have is like the same foundation brush, which is not like this one. It's like the classic one, which I don't like those foundation brushes. So I know they have a blush one and a powder one, and I'm waiting to find that in my TJ Maxx, so I can go ahead and pick those up because I really do like these brushes. They're very durable, so awesome. So the next thing we're going to talk about is lips, and you already probably know that the majority of my lipsticks are red lips, but that's okay. The first thing we're going to start off with was my favorite lip balm for the year, which is my Chapstick Cake Batter lip balm. It smells literally like a cake baking. And it's so moisturizing. I usually put this on right before bed, and I put it on as soon as I wake up in the morning just to give my lips a lot of moisture, and it works amazingly, amazingly. The next thing that I have been loving this past year is my Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in Sultry, because I like to be sexy and sultry. I mean, who doesn't? There's hair. Alright, so this has been my Lips But Better color. It's super, super beautiful. It has a little bit of a brownish undertone to it, but it's just gorgeous. I've really, really, really enjoyed this color this year, and it's made me branch out to more colors like that, so this was kind of like the start all of it, but it's still my all-time favorite. I wear it all the time, so amazing. Another lipstick that I have loved here recently, I picked this up about 4 months ago, and I have been wearing this on and off ever since. I never was a fan of these like pinky nude colors until I picked this up, and now I'm a huge fan, and I can't not pick up more. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous pinky nude color. It is a little bit darker, it has a little brown tint to it, but it's absolutely beautiful. And these Rimmel matte lipsticks are amazing. They stay on, they do not, you know, dry your lips out or anything like that. They're super mattifying, but they're also really moisturizing too. So those have definitely been awesome, awesome. The next one that I have is my NYX Matte in Alabama. I've had so many compliments about this one and Marlowe, but Alabama is my favorite out of the two. I apologize for those that love Marlowe more on me better. More on me better. Love Marlowe on me better. What? So this is Alabama. Right here, this is just a deep blue toned red. It looks great on every skin tone, and I mean every skin tone can wear this red. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is a great price as well, and this is another one of those matte lipsticks that doesn't dry your lips out, and it just looks classic and beautiful, and OMG, you need this in your life. The next thing that I have been obsessed with here recently has been my Revlon lip butters. As soon as winter hit, I can no longer wear any of my matte lipsticks, which I'm looking at them and all look really sad because I haven't worn you since like October, but these Revlon lip butters have been amazing to me. This one is in Raspberry Pie. This is one of my favorites, a very gorgeous pink color. I also love Raspberry Smoothie as well as Candy Apple. Those are really great, but this right here is Raspberry Pie, and this is just a gorgeous pink color I've been wearing several days all throughout November and December. And of course, I could not end my lips portion of this video without talking about the one that started it all, my favorite red lip in the whole wide world until the world ends, because when the world ends I'm going to have this in my casket, and it is MAC's Ruby Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of those retro mattes, so it's really hard to get on your lips. You have to kind of work with it, but once it's on, baby, it's on, and it ain't coming off until you scrub that sucker off. It is amazing, and it has been my favorite red. It has gotten me every job. I mean, it has gotten me. I've gotten me every job every time I've worn it, and it's this gorgeous red right here. It is definitely more of an orange tone red, but it looks so good with my skin tone. It looks amazing with my skin tone. And this was actually my first MAC lipstick, and this kind of turned me on to the whole MAC craze. Thank you, Jamal, for doing that for me. So this would not be a favorite of 2014 without those. All those lips are in the same family, guys. I like reds, and I like dark, you know, my lips but better colors. Those are my kinds of colors. Don't forget to go check out my Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and my blog and Facebook, and leave me comments letting me know you went and visited me, or go check me out and follow me there. I have some really cool things going on my blog as well as my Facebook and Twitter, and I will have a giveaway coming very, very soon for you guys. I have already planned it out, and I have some items, but I'm purchasing some more items coming up, so look for that during the month of February. And that is all I have for you guys. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Toodaloo. Bye.